Good morning, everybody. We're back at it again. Today we're going to talk about our sides, our famous sides. Trent and I are first going to start off with the cream corn.
You really have to remind yourself this is for 75 to 100 people, otherwise it's hard to eat sometimes.
Yeah. Last one, all right. It's always funny too, because like Trent was saying, this seems like you're dumping in so much pepper, but this feeds 75 people, so that looks about right. You do have to be careful on the salt because we are using salted butter and there's some salt in the cream cheese, and so you can oversalt this. I like things salty, but I still have to be careful. That seems about right, and then we'll salt to taste after we get it all going. Being nerdy engineers, when you find the recipe online is for 8 or 10 people, and so we had to go in there and convert everything to the quantities we've got, and so we have to do some nerdy engineering math. On the corn side, again, HEB seems to be our go-to place to get a lot of our ingredients for everything we do, and we use their super sweet corn, as you can see here, the HEB super sweet corn, and lots of it. Now it's about 8:30, so the liquid side of the cream corn's been melting for about an hour and a half now, and we've got it to a soupy consistency, so we're ready to go ahead and put in the corn. Get it all mixed up. Wife, in the mornings when I do this with me stirring the cream corn, she loves the cream corn, and so I'll send her a little quick video of me stirring it, and she always insists that I set a little bit aside and bring home some leftovers when I do this. With the water in the double boiler, and continue to stir it, and in the next 3.5 to 4 hours we'll be ready to go.
All right, so our next side that we're going to be preparing is Danny's famous beans. First thing that we do when we show up is actually brine the beans in a heavy salt brine. You want to really have that going by at least 6:30 in the morning so that you can really have it soak and get all those good flavors going. Just your staples, we're going to be throwing in some onions and garlic and bacon to kind of stew in those beans as it's cooking. And then later on we'll start adding in some jalapenos, the tomatoes, and the cilantro.
I just saw the end product, but now watching how he does it, this is impressive.
It's always a good time. I think we're good on that one.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to prep is just about 3 whole cloves of garlic. Put it down. Hit it a couple times. The garlic for me is that smell just doesn't leave you for the entire day.
Yeah.
So I will say, even though I don't have the skill, I do feel very cool doing this. Something about it just makes you feel like you're a chef. Over here, this is where it's just been sitting here since about 6:30 in the morning, soaking in that brine. I'm just gonna drain the brine off, and then according to Danny, probably the most important thing is gonna be rinsing the beans from that brine about at least twice, is what he always says. First time I ever had our barbecue, pretty quickly after I got hired, I think. Going out there, and I do remember just seeing not only that it's Wade and Danny out here cooking it, but then also to see, all of our principals are serving. Pretty much knew right away that I was in the right spot, just that kind of servant leadership. So this is the last of the bacon, the full 3 packages. It's gonna add so much flavor to it. We're gonna let this come up to a boil and then take it down to a simmer for at least about an hour. Really let all those flavors kind of cook into the beans. They are cooked to perfection, so we're gonna put in our final little touches. So first off is those 6 cans of the diced tomatoes that we were showing earlier. Finally, that lovely cilantro. Perfect? Nice. Woo. Woo. Big pressure.
A bucket full of love there.
Cool.
This is really our favorite part, when we get to go out and serve our team, have them come to the line and let them pick out what meat they want and what side they want, and serve them. So hopefully they enjoy it.
The honey ribs, I believe it's called the honey ribs, and they're amazing, so it's a great job.
Good stuff.
Do a really great job with all the sides as well, and everything just complements each other.